Alright, in today's video, I'm gonna do a mock test of IELTS Speaking Part 3. Hi, my name is Suguru and I have gotten 8.5 in IELTS Speaking. Are you ready? Now let's get started. In what season? I think that depends on which part of my country you are talking about. I mean, in northern parts of Japan, it's definitely in winter time that the weather is so dangerous to people because of the snow. You know, it snows so much in northern parts of Japan. They might have like sometimes 3 feet of snow in just one night, and that's crazy. And needless to say, snow causes so much trouble. You know, of course, it leads to traffic accidents, and people might get frostbite, and also sometimes a huge accumulation of snow might fall from the roof of the house, and people down there, like pedestrians, get buried alive in that snow. So snow is very dangerous. And in Tokyo, where I live, on the other hand, it's during summertime that the weather is so troublesome. You know, the heat in Tokyo is relentless. Some people actually die from heat stroke every summer. Infrastructure, let's see. You know, sometimes too much rain or very strong winds cause power supply stoppage. You know, still in many parts of Japan, there are poles along the street, and there are wires that send electricity from the national grid to each household, and those wires can be damaged by the wind or the rain. So yeah. Well, that's a difficult question. I actually don't think that it's gonna be possible to make sure that nobody dies. Nobody dies because of weather conditions. I mean, some people might say that technological development might solve this problem, like might perfectly protect people from natural disasters in the future. But I feel, as I see it, I feel that the more technology develops, the more dangerous nature is becoming to human beings. You know what I mean? For example, more and more people are driving their cars around the world, and that produces so much carbon dioxide. And as a result, global warming is happening, and as a result, hurricanes and typhoons are becoming even more powerful than before. So I kind of feel that technological development is making Mother Nature powerful and dangerous. It's kind of like a never-ending battle between people and nature. So I don't think it's gonna be possible to make sure that nobody dies because of terrible weather conditions. Alright, I'll teach you some of the vocabulary that I used today so that you can use it in your next test. The first word we learned today is this. You know, the heat in Tokyo is relentless. 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 If there's relentless heat, it means it's unbearably hot. Relentless. Some people actually die from heat stroke. Heat stroke. Heat stroke. Heat stroke is a medical condition that occurs when you're exposed to relentless heat for a long time. It might involve dizziness and headache. Heat stroke. technological development, it's making Mother Nature powerful. Mother Nature. Mother Nature. This is a respectful but a little bit comical way of describing nature. We might use this phrase when we are overwhelmed by the power or greatness of nature. Mother Nature. By the way, where is father? Don't worry. There's this phrase, father time. This is the same meaning as time, but this phrase is not used as frequently as Mother Nature. Now let's review my answers based on one of these 4 scoring components. Today let's focus on lexical resource. Lexical resource expects you to paraphrase questions. Let's watch how I started and how I ended my answer to the last question. I actually don't think that it's gonna be possible to make sure that, nobody dies. Nobody dies because of weather conditions. I don't think it's gonna be possible to make sure that nobody dies because of terrible weather conditions. I used almost identical sentences. In other words, I didn't paraphrase the original question. Would this be a big problem on an actual test? If I'm aiming for the highest score, 9, then yes, this would be a problem. I should have paraphrased whenever I could. For example, death toll attributable to natural phenomena will never be 0 or something like that. Having said that, paraphrasing is difficult, especially when you're struggling to think how to answer a question. But remember, if you want the highest score, you should paraphrase whenever possible. If you're just aiming for 8.5 or lower, not paraphrasing shouldn't be a big problem. Alright, I hope you found this video useful. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and most importantly, let me wish you good luck on your test.